The economy keeps growing. The numbers keep improving. And yet, loneliness is at record levels. Burnout is an epidemic. People feel like they are running harder just to stay in place. Something fundamental is being measured wrong. What if we built an economy around human well-being, not as an afterthought, but as the entire point? And what if, for the first time in history, we actually have the tools to do it? Throughout history, the right idea has often arrived before the right conditions. The satisfaction economy is not new as a vision. What is new is that 5 enabling forces have converged, right now, that make it buildable. Not theoretical. Buildable. For the first time, AI systems can observe human behavior at scale, not just transactions, but interactions. A person who helps a neighbor. A worker who lifts a colleague. A citizen who makes their corner of the city a little better. These acts were always happening. We simply had no way to count them. Now we do. Well-being is not just what people say, it is what the body shows. Biorhythm sensing, mood monitoring, stress and recovery patterns. These technologies now exist in devices millions already wear. In a satisfaction economy, these signals help the system understand not just what was done, but how the person doing it actually fared. Work that depletes is different from work that energizes, and now we can tell the difference. Satisfaction points are not a fantasy, they are an evolution of systems already running around the world. Time banks, where people exchange hours of help. Community currencies, circulating value locally. Mutual credit networks. Blockchain-enabled trust systems. The infrastructure for valuing what money cannot easily count has been quietly building for decades. The satisfaction economy scales what already works. This is not fringe thinking. Bhutan has measured gross national happiness for decades. New Zealand's well-being budget redirects government spending toward human flourishing. The donut economics framework, now adopted by cities from Amsterdam to Nanaimo, asks not how much we grew, but whether everyone has enough and whether we stayed within planetary limits. The intellectual and policy groundwork is already laid. The satisfaction economy builds on it. And perhaps the most powerful signal of all, people themselves are changing. Millions are leaving high-paying jobs for meaningful ones. Young people are choosing purpose over salary. The care economy, the creator economy, the community economy, these are all attempts to find satisfaction that the mainstream economy was not providing. The values have shifted. The economy just has not caught up yet. Separately, each of these forces is interesting. Together, they are historic. The technology to observe and validate contribution. The tools to sense human well-being. The infrastructure to exchange value differently. The policy frameworks to govern it. And the human will to live by it. The satisfaction economy does not need to wait for any of these to be invented. They exist. What is needed now is design. What comes next is not complicated, but it does require intention. Policymakers who are willing to measure what matters, not just what is easy to count. Builders and organizations ready to design systems where contribution is the currency. And citizens who recognize that the economy is not a force of nature, it is a design. And designs can be changed. The altruistic design foundation is building the frameworks, the pilots, and the partnerships to make the satisfaction economy real. Not someday. Now. If you are a policymaker, a builder, a thinker, or simply someone who believes the economy should work for people, we would like to hear from you.